Shohei Ohtani is baseball's first 50-50 man. What does that mean? I'll tell you next. This episode of Think Blue is brought to you by SeatGeek. Listen, the greatest time of the year is just around the corner. The MLB postseason. You want to see your team? Use the promo code ATD to get $20 off your first purchase from SeatGeek. ATD. It's great. Postseason's coming. NFL's underway. College is underway. And before you know it, the NBA and the NHL will be back as well. And you don't even have to use it for sports. You can use it for concerts as well. Whatever your favorite artist is. Use it. That's code ATD. $20 off your first purchase from SeatGeek. Use it. Okay. 2 months ago, I came on here and did a trade deadline special. And I said that I wouldn't do this again until either A, the Dodgers clinched the NL West, or B, something significant would happen. Well, that happened yesterday in Miami. Shohei Ohtani making history, becoming the first player to reach 50-50. 50 home runs, 50 stolen bases. It's never been done before until yesterday. The two words that keep coming to mind about this, historic and unprecedented. It's unprecedented because it's never happened before. And people who know Shohei Ohtani knew that he put a lot of work in at the beginning of the season to improve his base running, to get a better lead, to improve his mechanics. I think people were expecting the stolen bases to go up because the Dodgers wanted to see that too. But to steal 50 bags, and I think he's only been caught like 6 times the whole year, remarkable. And of course, the 50 home runs. What can I say? Sean Green in 2001 had hit 49 home runs, and that was enough for him to have the most home runs in a single Dodger season in 2001. That was broken yesterday too. And on a day when the Dodgers needed to have it, on a day when all the Dodgers had to do was win the game and they clinched the postseason spot for the 12th consecutive year, Shohei Ohtani probably had the greatest offensive performance in MLB history. 6 for 6, 2 doubles, 3 home runs, 10 RBIs, and he was a bad throw from the shortstop, or a bad throw, I think, from the left fielder or center fielder, from hitting for the cycle. Because if you remember watching the game yesterday or hearing about it, he hit a ball into the left center field gap. And he tried to stretch a double into a triple. If you go back and look at it, I think the Dodgers were up 6 or 7-1 already. So the game was over. And I completely understand why Ohtani wanted to try for the triple, why the Dodgers wanted to send him. Made sense. Unbelievable. You run out of adjectives to describe this guy. And keep in mind, this is only year 1. And oh, by the way, he's supposed to pitch next year also. You may never see this again. We've seen guys hit 40 home runs and steal 40 bags. Or steal more than that, I should say. But we have never seen 50-50 until yesterday. Shohei Ohtani completely overshadowed everything else that was happening yesterday. Dodgers needed to win that game to have a successful road trip after a horrible start when they lost 2 games in Atlanta that weren't even close. And like I mentioned earlier, with that win, they clinch a spot in the postseason for the 12th straight year. Obviously, that's not the end goal of this team. And as you saw yesterday, there was no champagne celebration like what the Guardians and the Yankees did. Not throwing shade at them. It's an accomplishment and you should celebrate it. Dodgers don't do that yet. They'll pop champagne, whether people like it or not. They'll pop it if and when they win the division, and of course beyond that. But Dodgers just had a champagne celebration yesterday. That's all they did. A part of me was upset because I wanted to see Ohtani do it at home. And he really didn't do much in the Atlanta series, which made me believe that, okay, like, he may do it in Miami, but he's got 6 games at home, and hopefully he'll get a chance to do it then. And it looks like we were going to make it. He stole his 50th base and his 51st, and then he hit 3 straight home runs. Remarkable. Just the emotion that you saw from him when he hit his 50th. It gets me so excited about Shohei Ohtani in the postseason for the first time in his career. Guy wants to be playing for the highest stakes, under the brightest lights. And you've seen that this whole season. Did I think 50-50 was in the cards? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I think an MVP was definitely in play. And he's doing this without pitching. This is remarkable. And, you want to know how big of a deal this was yesterday? You had other athletes like LeBron James, Patrick Mahomes, who they're appreciating greatness in the other sport. That's how big of a deal this was. You have guys that are probably not watching baseball on a daily basis, but they know who Shohei Ohtani is, and they know the type of accomplishment that he achieved yesterday. Crazy. In a game when they had to have it. Like I mentioned, try to secure a winning road trip and secure a postseason berth. And that was completely overshadowed yesterday by Shohei Ohtani's historic performance. And there's still 9 games left. Jose Canseco got 40-40 the same day that Ohtani got 50-50. Think about that for a second. Shohei Ohtani got to this quicker than Jose Canseco got to 40-40. Remarkable. He's a unicorn. What else is there for me to say? You may never see that again. And he's going to pitch next year. Who knows what kind of stamina on his legs he's going to have. He's probably going to steal another 20, 25, 30 bags, but I don't think we're seeing 50-50 again. I really don't. But you never know. This guy's a unicorn. He can do anything. Watch him win the Cy Young and watch him hit 30-30, 35-40 again. Who knows? You can see why the Dodgers wanted to sign him in the offseason and gave him that monster contract. It's only year 1, but so far, he's living up to it. And he's laying the foundation to not just be one of the greatest players ever in this sport, but to be one of the greatest athletes in this city. Now, the individual accolades are nice, 40-40, 50-50. He's going to win another National League MVP, which, by the way, that should have never been a debate. That was still a debate for these last couple weeks. It's like no disrespect to anybody else, and specifically Francisco Lindor, but what Shohei Ohtani is doing is historic. That's the difference. Ohtani is laying the foundation to be one of the best athletes in this city. Now, like I just mentioned, the accolades are nice, the MVP awards are nice, But you got to win championships. That's the bottom line. You want to be a legend in this game, and specifically in this city, you have to win. You have to win. But you can see Ohtani's laying the foundation there. In 1 year, he passes Sean Green for the single season home run record in a season with 50. First player to get 40-40. First player to get 50-50. Not the first player to get 40-40, by the way. My apologies. But the first player to get 50-50. He's laying the foundation. And it's only year one. Incredible. That being said, 9 games left in the season for the Dodgers. They're currently 4 games up on San Diego Padres. The magic number is 6. And like I mentioned, barring anything crazy, the Dodgers are going to win this division again, and they should get a bye. Milwaukee lost yesterday, so I think now they're 2.5 games ahead, if not 3. Get it together. Something has to change. Something has to be different this year. And hopefully, with Ohtani playing out of his mind, hopefully this is the thing when the tide starts to change a little bit. But it's crazy. I can't believe that yesterday. The incredible heroics of Shohei Ohtani continues. And like I mentioned, it's only year 1 of a 10-year contract. Wow. What are the other 9 years going to look like? Guess we'll have to find out and wait. I think that's going to do it. I think I've said everything that I wanted to say. Like I said, next time I'll be doing this, probably when the Dodgers wrap up this division, which hopefully is either probably by the middle of next week. And then we'll get you set for this, hopefully, postseason run. Congratulations to Shohei Ohtani. Congratulations to the Dodgers. And congratulations to Major League Baseball. Because they're winning in this too. They were clearly center stage yesterday. Now, part of it was because the football game wasn't until 5 o'clock and all the Shohei stuff was happening around 3:45, 4 o'clock. But baseball didn't take a backseat to the NFL yesterday. Shohei Ohtani, the Dodgers, and Major League Baseball was on center stage yesterday. For good reason. And I think that's a win for everybody. That's going to do it. I'm Melo. I'll see you hopefully next week. Adios.